Now before we go any further, I just want to make a statement. Previously in the playthrough, I spoke about my mate Steve, saying that how like he got steamrolled all the time at Soul Calibur. In actual fact, I was completely wrong, because Steve is the best Soul Calibur player of all time. His sheer skill and dexterity with the control pad and knowledge of this game is unmatched in all of the lands. Now with that out the way, let's get into it. Right, so what we're doing now, Kashgar. Oh, that's right, this is a new town. So let's see what the crack is. Pardon me. After an arduous journey across the harsh desert, I found myself in the oasis city of Kashgar. I have arranged to meet my subordinates here. Forgive my tardiness, sir. And what have they decided? Sir, the 12 have spoken. Although it's unclear whether or not the subject is an outsider, the majority have voted to allow him to accompany us on their mission. They're treating this as a special case. Hold on. Right. Understood. Sir, I have one more thing to report. You found Aswell, or you've located another astral fissure. Neither. The 12 wish for you to investigate a facility in the Kashgar suburbs and destroy it if possible. I have the orders here. So, Aswell was here. Dion, Natalie, head to the facility and carry out the mission. Sir. Understood. Dion and Natalie walked off. I asked Gro what our next move was. He turned to face me. The location of the astral fissure remains unknown, but we're ready to leave whenever necessary. When your preparations are complete, meet me here. The blacksmith. As I walked around the market enjoying its hustle and bustle, I saw a woman trying to attract the attention of customers. She told me she was a blacksmith, and she wanted a favor to ask. Wandering through the city, I heard her cheerful voice shouting to the crowd. I noticed an energetic young woman standing in front of a shop. Gather round, behold, a bolt of the blacksmith's most beautiful blade, forged by a legendary blacksmith. It boasts untold sharpness. Despite her best efforts, the passers-by did just that, passed her by. Sigh, nothing today either, The girl caught sight of me. Hey you, that's a fine weapon you got there. You look capable of handling yourself too. I need you to do something for me. Here's payment up front. She tossed over a bag of coin, then drew the sword she had been trying to sell and pointed it at me. It's time for a demonstration. Don't worry, I'll go easy on you. I wonder if this is a Zhanghua's moveset. Zhanghua. It's the only female that uses a sword, isn't it? Or it could be Cassandra or Sophitia. Xinghua. It is, it's Zhanghua. Right.
Sorry if you get hurt.
You're no match. Give up.
Am I losing now? Somewhat, but right.
Ooh.
I'll break you.
You dare. It ends now.
Have some of that. I was gonna destroy her there, but she fucking blacked out. Thanks. That'll get their attention. Ah, so she did that for a demonstration so she can get people to buy her steel. Well, everyone, now you've witnessed the sword in action, why not buy it? I'll even throw in something extra to sweeten the pot. The demonstration seemed to have been a success, and people crowded around her. Some seemed very interested in her other merchandise too. What an excellent choice. This is our latest axe design. Oh, is it Astaroth? When the swarm of customers eventually dispersed, the blacksmith walked over to me, smiling broadly. You really saved my skin. If you want to show off a weapon, you gotta use it right. I complimented her on her passion and courage, and her innovative sales techniques, and she grew flustered. She got what's known in the kingdom as the fanny flutters. Nah, I'm not really doing this for the thrill of commerce. I need the money. I got something I need to get back. Anyway, who cares about that? The name's Bolter, and I'm the boss here, at this smithy. Well, I mean, I'm the only one who works here, so yeah. Anyway, take this as a token of my thanks. And I don't just make weapons, you know, I upgrade them too. The material I just gave you is used to do just that. If you need me to upgrade a weapon, you know where to find me. Nice. I finished my preparations and went to meet Graw. He was waiting for me. Good, you're here. The situation has changed. Dion and Natalie should have reached the facility by now, but I've yet to hear a word from them. Something likely happened. We're going after them. Let's do it. Let us make haste. Bling bling. Solar Augite, so that's what's used to upgrade weapons. Bolter's Smithy. Bolter's Smithy is now available for using Kashgar. Here you can use weapon enhancements to allow new bonuses to weaponry. You can also synthesize other weapons to transfer their bonuses to other weapons with available slots. Upgrade your favourite equipment to make it even stronger. Nice. Select a weapon with an empty slot. Then select the materials you wish to use to upgrade them. The weapon will be upgraded and a new bonus added. Weapon enhancement. Add a bonus to a weapon. Weapon synthesis. Pass on the bonus from this weapon to another weapon. Weapons used to add new bonuses are lost. Well, that makes sense. Right, let's have a quick look. So, if I want to pass on that to the Kagagiri, can I do that? Select the weapon to upgrade. Oh, right, okay. It's got no slots, so I can't do anything to that. Fair enough. We need better equipment. The wild girl in the ruins. We came across what we were looking for not too far from town. While at first glance it seemed to be an empty ruin, Groh informed me that Aswell had built a labour factory inside. Sorry, a labour factory. A laboratory inside. However, it appeared we were not the only ones interested in it. The entrance must be hidden around here somewhere. Get searching. I nodded and set out to search the area. Before long, I heard a banging sound in a woman's voice. I just don't get it. It's got to be around here somewhere. Like here. Yeah. Or here. Huh. You there, what you doing? Who are you? Can't you see I'm busy? It's not safe here. Leave now. Thanks for the advice, but I've got business here. Ignoring Groh, she continued to inspect the ruins wall. How many times must I tell you, fool? Who you calling a fool? The name of Song... Oh, it's bloody Songmina. I don't know who you are, but if you're looking for a fight, you've got one. If I lose, I'll leave. Deal? Songmina readied her weapon. Groh shook his head, then looked over me. I'm sure Songmina uses the staff like Kilik. How irritating. I shall leave this one to you, Scott. I only kill outsiders. So you want me to do your hitman dirty work? Fair enough. I do not mind.
Battle 1. Fight! You dare! It ends now! Give up and die! Death is...
See ya.
Ring out!
Sidestep, bitch!
Battle 2. Fight!
Come on.
You dare! Not over! Wrong move!
See ya. Ah, I done the wrong move.
You dare!
Ooh.
Wrong move! You dare! Ring out!
I just love ring out. It's like my favourite way to win.
Fight! You dare! It ends now! You dare! It ends now!
Here you go! Go!
Give up and die! You dare! It ends now!
No chance!
Wrong move!
Perfectimo! You got beat by the New Age Raiden. Feel my wrath. You lost, now leave. Just crying. I thought she had red demon eyes there, but she just got eye shadow or whatever it is on, and she's got her eyes closed. Come, Scott. I'm nearly level 17. Hook, line and sinker. Though we had found the ruins where Dion and Natalie were trapped, a swarm of Malfested would stand between us and our missing companions when we finally managed to get inside. Here, I sense evil coming from the other side of this wall, and there are signs of Dion and Natalie passed through here. We're going in. I walk down dimly lit passages, the walls damp and the stone floor wobbling with each step. The place had clearly seen better days. It appears the experiments were performed here. However, I see nothing of import. Is that you, sir? Suddenly, Dion's muffled voice rang out from behind a wall. Dion, are you alright? Yes, sir. Natalie's with me. Be careful, there's still plenty of Malfested roaming around. Intruder detected. Seize them. I turn in surprise to see a horde of Malfested. Master Aswell will want them. The people Aswell did this to them. They're dangerous, worry not about us, flee while you can. Oh, we're not gonna flee. We're gonna destroy.
Fight!
Oh, it's bloody Voldo.
You dare!
Fucker.
You dare! KO!
Fucking bell end. Done half my health bar. I was just trying to piss about with the moves.
Fight!
Oh, I didn't like Tira. Fucking bitch.
Give up and die! You dare! Prepare to die! It ends now! KO!
I just flattened her face into the floor. Another one?
Fight!
Is this Taki? Oh no, it's Talon.
Give up and die! KO!
Oh, you like that, do you? Our job is done here. Sir, how on earth were you able to defeat so many Malfested? They've been exterminated. That's all you need to know. Now tell me what happened. We found some suspicious documents, but the Malfested ambushed us. Amidst the fighting, we accidentally triggered some sort of trap. A wall dropped down and locked us in here. The room must have served as a prison, because there's no way to open the door from within. Is it just the two of you in there? There's nothing that might help. Yes, it's too dark to see anything clearly, but we found nothing when we searched the room earlier. Grok paused to think, then turned to face me. There must be a way to open it from the outside. When this place was used as a lab, that room likely served as a number of purposes. Whether it functioned as a holding cell or a sealed experiment chamber, they needed to open it eventually. The switch must be nearby. We split up to search. A few minutes later, Grot pointed to the part of the floor. Looking closer, I noticed a stone slightly different in colour from the others. After a quick press, the wall rose to reveal Dion and Natalie. Sir, please forgive us for our failure. We are the most grateful for your help, however, I feel you should have left us behind. When you lost contact with us, you must have suspected we'd fallen into a trap. It would have been more appropriate to prioritise pursuit of Aswell and call in a rescue party from headquarters to find us. Natalie, you go too far. Sir, your judgment is often clouded when it comes to Aswell, is it not? Our mission is to defeat Aswell, everything else is secondary. Furthermore, you are a valuable resource. It would have been illogical to leave you behind. Suddenly, the building shook violently, and the floor collapsed. What the fuck?
Your soul surges in your body.
The Sword of Salvation, eh? Oh, we've got a couple of side quests as well. When I opened my eyes, I could see a hole in the ceiling. That must have been where we had fallen through. It was quite the drop. How do you feel? You appear not to have sustained any severe injuries, but you were unconscious for some time. Try to refrain from making any sudden movements. I asked if Dion and Natalie were okay. Grot nodded. Dion and Natalie returned before long. As expected, we were unable to find a way out. The building was old and unstable to begin with, so it's likely all the fighting above weakened it to the point of collapse. It seems the only way out is up. Well then, get climbing. Hey, you still breathing down there? Say something if you are. The voice came from above. It belonged to the girl we had met outside, Songmina. We wasted no time in responding. I knew it. I'm going to throw down a rope. You have my gratitude, thank you. I heard a loud noise and the whole building collapsed. Talk about shock. The smoke was crazy too. Well, at least you're all safe. I'll accept any praise you want to throw at me. Why had you not left? What happened to our deal? Were you going to scurry in after we had left? Maybe she was. No matter. The building is no more. I know not what you sought, but it's too late to enter now. Have you heard of Soul Edge? You might know it as the Sword of Salvation. I came here looking for it. I have to get my hands on it. I heard a rumour that it was around here, so... We searched every corner of that place but found no trace of this sword. To be blunt, look elsewhere, of course. If you wish to stay here and dig holes, be my guest. Okay. Another dead end. Well, I guess it's on to the next place. Catch you another time. To think people would name the Soul Edge the Sword of Salvation. But I cannot deny those rumours exist. I suppose the sword may offer salvation, depending on how it's used of course. Sir, here are the files we found inside. This mentions the evil seed. Yes, sir. It's a study on the circumstances surrounding the occurrence of the evil seed. The research seems extensive. This matches our organisation's intelligence, as well as trying to awaken the evil seed. The problem is how close he is. Perhaps his interest in the astral fissures are linked to his plan. It's highly likely. We need to report back. So I feel like our journey is going to take a split here. Well, I suppose we are after Aswell, but we're also after staying alive. But I think our goal is going to be to get the Sword of Salvation. That's possibly going to cure me. Maybe. Rumours. Samarkand, a city bustling with travellers and merchants. Here, Dion and Natalie left us to meet with an informant who claimed to have information on the astral fissures. I'm gonna go to the lake. As I relaxed in the cool shade of a tree, I overheard a couple of men conversing nearby. You heard of the qualifiers? Nah, can't say I have. What are they? My wife says it's the name of some group. Supposedly their leader can heal any malady or injury, and the rest of them practically worship the guy. Sounds like he's a good bunch to me. With the world as it is, we need people out there doing good deeds. After their conversation grew to a close, 2 men left. Dion and Natalie would no doubt return soon, so I made my way to a rendezvous point. Not long after I met up with Gro, Dion and Natalie appeared. We have discovered a new astral fissure located near Bakara. Understood. We should prepare to... Scott, are you alright? An unbearable pain lands through my head. I dropped to my knees, trying desperately to endure it. After a few moments, the agony faded. It's been a while since you absorbed the power of an astral fissure. Can you stand? I nodded and slowly rose to my feet. Rest a while. Once preparations are complete, we head out. Oh, something's kicking off here. The purifier of evil. At Gro's insistence, we took time to rest and rejuvenate. Then, we began our journey to the next astral fissure. On the way, new enemies presented themselves. We made our way to the astral fissure. Dion leaned over and whispered to Gro. Sir, for some time now, I know we're being followed, and they do not seem friendly. Perhaps they have been affected by the fissure in Bakara. That is a distinct possibility. Though I loathe any delay, we should face them here and now. We readied our weapons. Moments later, the malfested soldiers charged out of the darkness around us. Yeah. Fucking yeah. Yeah.
Fight!
You're no match!
What are you doing, man? I'm trying to practice.
Start now.
You dare! Prepare to die! It ends now! You dare! No chance! KO!
Shit, I've got near health and I've got to fight. Now it is... Playing the story mode's definitely not the best time to practice. I should really go into practice mode to learn like the better moves.
Fight!
You dare! It ends now! You dare! It ends now!
KO! Fight!
Oh, I was trying to be a clever cunt. Fucking hell. Mr. Ruby's gone ape shit. Oh, he got us. No way. Right, that's it. No mercy this time.
Warrior now lays here to rest.
You motherfucker. Mitsurugi is a hard character for me to fight against. Like, he's one of the... I think he's one of the counters to Taki.
Fight!
You dare! It ends now! You dare! It ends now!
KO! Fight!
Strike! Ready? You dare!
Have some of that.
It ends now!
KO!
Slag face. Right, Mitsurugi, you son of a bitch.
Fight!
Give up and die! Strike! Ready?
Oh, you like that, do you? Taste my teleport, bitch! Yeah. Hey, that one's still alive, watch out. A Malfested I thought defeated stood up and swung a sword at me. I tried to defend myself, but I stumbled and my head exploded in pain. Tch! Gross sped towards me, arriving just in time to deflect the Malfested strike. However, the wild maneuver put him off balance, leaving him wide open. The Malfested's next swing ached towards him. Sir! Before the Malfested strike could land, the creature froze. A moment later, it crumpled quietly to the ground. A woman stood behind where the creature had been. Oh, it's Taki. Yay! My sister from another mister. You did this. Who are you? I see no need to tell you. The evil has been purified. And so I take my leave. And with that, she disappeared into darkness. Sir, are you okay? Yes. Who was that? She was no ordinary warrior. Indeed, for the briefest moments I sensed strange power emanating from her weapon. We must ask our agents to investigate her. A terrible threat. Though the Malfested were no longer a threat, my headache had gotten significantly worse. Finally, the astral fissure was in sight, but the Berserker still stood in the way of closing it. There's still no sign of Aswell or his cronies. I believe we should refrain from closing the astral fissure just yet, and instead use it to lure Aswell out. I would agree, however. The intense pain in my head was making it hard to stand. It took me a moment to realize Grot was looking at me. Our priority this time is to close the astral fissure. With our companion here in such a sorry state, our mission could be compromised. Go, step forward, Scott. The astral fissure needs to be dealt with. Suddenly, with a great roar, a pair of Berserkers emerged from within the astral fissure. Two of them. Sword. Yeah. Without a trace of fear, Gross stepped forward and drew his weapon. I stepped to his side and drew mine as well. I shall take one while you take the other. Stay strong.
Battle 1. Fight!
Fucking hell, it says that.
Give up and die! You dare!
I don't know who it is.
It ends now! You dare! No chance! It ends now! You're mine!
What's he done? I got him.
KO!
Kick spam, bitch.
Battle 2. Fight!
You lack resolve!
You lack
dare.
resolve, bitch.
It ends now! Give up and die! You dare! It ends now! Strike! Ready?
Shit.
You dare!
Oh, you son of a bitch.
KO!
Fuck, you're not charging that up, you slag. I think that was Nightmare's moveset. Nightmare does hold a sword in one hand. Once I absorbed the astral fissure's power, the pain in my head abated. It's done. Are you feeling better? I nodded. Good. Next we head to the village up ahead and gather information.
Your soul surges in your body.
My balls surge within my body fissure. What's that? I've just realised, right, at the top of the screen where it says Chapter 3, it's got like 1586. Like, is that the years that pass on this grand adventure? I think it might be, you know. Warning. As I was taking a walk through the woods away from the campsite, a woman appeared. The same one who had helped Gruh and I before. Oh, it's Taki. I found myself unable to sleep that night, so I decided to take a walk, a short distance from camp. I sensed someone hiding in the darkness of the forest. I tensed, expecting an enemy, but it was the woman who helped us earlier that emerged from the shadows. I sensed the inhuman power within you. I saw you absorb that evil vortex. I conclude that you are no normal warrior. She had witnessed me taking care of the astral fissure. I knew I needed to tread carefully here. I will not ask you to tell of your power. Your blade will show me the truth of you. Just gonna realize that our fighting styles are remarkably similar. Except I am the true master.
Battle 1. Fight!
You fight for good or evil.
Oh! Little bitch. Right, that's it.
You dare! It ends now! Give up and die! You dare! Prepare to die! It ends now!
Oh, you fuck.
Give up!
No escape.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that move.
Stay down.
How do
You dare! It ends now!
Time to die.
Right, that's it. That's one of my fucking staple moves, is the mid-air grab. I forgot how to do it. Right, so how did she do it?
You dare! You dare!
Baku.
You dare!
How do I do that?
Give up! You dare! You dare! You dare!
Leave this place. Hey. Sha. See.
How do I do that mid-air grab? It's fucking amazing. Right, wait there. Reversal edge attacks. I don't know what B and G is, so that's Y and B. B and K. Right, forward B and K. That's not them. B and K is oppression. That must be the rule. Seal of the Fire Dragon, right? I don't know what that does. B and K. Y and B. Unless I... Throws, right, hold on. A and G. Left trigger.
Leave this place.
Yeah man, I'm trying something. No, that didn't work.
Come.
Dare! You dare! You dare! Forfeit!
How the fuck do you do that move?
Battle
Right, that's it, we're just gonna win.
You dare! It ends now! Give up and die!
time to fight back.
Fuck you.
KO.
I'm sick of your insolence.
Fight.
You lack resolve. You dare. It ends now.
Stay down.
Watch closely.
Time to die.
Stop this. You dare. Prepare to die. It ends now.
KO.
This ends
Final
here.
battle. Fight.
See.
Strike. Ready?
Woo. See.
Ooh. You want to run into a grab, do you? Bitch.
You dare. It ends now.
Stand aside.
Give up and
You
die.
are a
You
danger.
dare. It ends now. Watch closely. My specialty.
I want to explore that. Watch it. Shing.
You're finished.
KO.
Right, I need to find out how to do the fucking detonation and the mid-air grab. I didn't even know if it's a shame you don't know the move. You might be able to find out the moves. I'm sure in training mode, when you do a move, it tells you the name of it on the side of the screen when you do it. Right, okay. That's something to do in the future. Interesting. Those who stay in their hearts with darkness deserve only death, but I may have been rash in my judgment of you. Steer, that doesn't mean you're safe. Listen well. The moment evil consumes you, you have become my prey. Do not forget that. She glanced at the forest behind her. And deliver this warning to the man hiding over there. His left arm is like the thunder cloud ready to strike lightning. With that, she disappeared back into the darkness. Moments later, Gross stepped into view. Quite pesky mosquito we have on our backs. Ask him what he knew about her. Judging from her garb and bearing, she's what's called a ninja. From a country far to the east, she has appeared in my organization's files before. Fear not, should the evil consume you, I shall kill you quicker than she. I told him that wasn't exactly reassuring. Suddenly, I realized I hadn't thanked Groff for saving me from the Malfested earlier. I quickly did so. You need not thank me. I choose my actions. Time to head back. We rise early tomorrow. Get some sleep.
Your soul surges in your body.
Information gathering. Sir, the next astral fissure is located in Fugal Sestimus Temple. Fugal Sestimus. From what Graw and the others had told me, they were a mad cult who worshipped a nefarious god called Pelagia. They were both cruel and brutal, and delighted in human sacrifice. If we charge them blindly, I predict we will encounter heavy resistance. Additionally, their temple is a veritable labyrinth. It will take some time to locate the astral fissure once we are inside. What do you suggest we do, sir? Simple. We take a cultist hostage and get the information we need from them. Sir. According to Dion and Natalie's information, there were 3 cultists nearby. The first was a high priest living in the village up ahead. The second was a swordsman who once worked for the cult as a mercenary. The third was a merchant who transported goods for the cult. The high priest was known to be a talented martial artist and had an elite bodyguard on hand. The swordsman was alone, but a warrior of great repute. The merchant had scores of guards. but none were particularly noteworthy. Each would likely provide us with a different type of information. Right, so who do we want? The High Priest was known, and he's got an elite bodyguard. The Swordsman was alone, but warrior of great repute. The Merchant has scores of guards. I think I want to go with the High Priest, definitely. If I've got a choice. Nice. I'm going for the difficulty, baby. I hope this is a good challenge. maybe I've got to be careful what I wish for. Assail the High Priest. The higher up they are in the organization, the more accurate the information they must have. With that in mind, we attacked the High Priest and his escort just outside of the settlement. Ring outs are disabled. I heard the filthy rats were sniffling about our glorious temple, and you certainly look like rats to me. Well, you know what they say about rats. They can fucking chew through anything. And that's what I'm gonna do with you.
Fight!
Savanti's there. Oh, what's happened? Has the game crashed? Oh, actually had a game crash. No shit, Sherlock. Definitely. It's fucked. Actually fucked. Right, tell you what, I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to end the video there, lads, because it's fucked. Right, well, next episode when I come back, we'll beat this High Priest and get the valuable information. See you there, lads.